nobody, because guess what? While you're looking at somebody else's skeletons, bones are popping out of your mouth. Touch your neighbor, say, I'm not perfect. And see, when you realize you ain't perfect, you start getting happy. You start wanting to shout. Because you realize some of the stuff that you done. Woo, you should have been in the devil's hell a long time ago. You realize some of the people that you got tied up with, you should have died in that relationship. You realize some of the things that you've done and the things that you've done to your body, you should have got a terminal prognosis a long time ago. But anybody knows that he'll keep you? Can anybody just give me a destiny shout? Because you realize that when you're under destiny, it doesn't matter what the devil says. It doesn't matter what situations come. When you've got destiny, he's going to hold it all together. He's going to set it straight for you. He's going to make sure that you reach your appointed time, because he knows the thoughts that he has towards you to prosper you and bring you to an expected end. Touch your neighbor, say, neighbor, I may not know my end, but he knows my end. I believe it says he knows the way that I take. And when he has tried me, I can't be perfect because he's got to try me. I can't be perfect because he's got to test me. I can't be perfect because he's got to make me into who I'm going to be. Now you need to touch your neighbor and say, please be patient with me, because God is not through with me yet. Touch your neighbor. The old song says, I shall come forth. Do you know that your trials and your tribulations, they're just a precursor to let you know that you shall come forth as pure gold. So once you denounce perfection, you've got to declare process. You have to clearly say out of your mouth, he's still working with me. Sometimes you have to start doing that when you go to work, because some folk get on your nerves. You have to do it when you come to church, because sometimes folk get on your nerves worse in the church than they do at work. Because the people at work know who they are. They know what they're doing. It's the church folk that's covering up stuff. I'm finna show you a word. And if Bishop lets you use it for the rest of your life. Process. Everybody just say that with me. You know what you have just said? That's your only warning for the day. I'm in process. God is still working on me, which means it's not going to be too many more of those things that you're calling me out your mouth that I'm going to let you say. It's not too many times or too many more times you're going to keep calling me out of my name. I only have two cheeks. I only have two. I have no third. You know what that's saying? You at least got two times. Touch your neighbor and say, neighbor, process. Let me bring you where I am. Brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended, but this one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind, but reaching forth unto those things which are before. Watch this. Paul is saying that he is not laid hold to a standard of perfection. Now watch this. So he can't be the model of success despite all the many accolades and the successes in his life, in his ministry, from his heritage to his great teaching to his knowledgeability. Watch this. He still can't claim success because of the fact that, watch this, all of that to him counts for nothing. I told you earlier, your successes don't make you. They create room for you. But they don't make you who you are. Because you can do something wrong today, and everything that you've ever done will be discounted in the eyes of people who saw you so great. Y'all ain't gonna talk.